Okay, today we are going to discuss about service procurement. Okay, what is the regular P2P cycle? Till now we configured and we done. Like we will create one purchase order to the external vendor, and we will receive the goods to our inventory. Okay, we will place that goods into our inventory, and then we will create an invoice, and then we will pay the amount to the respective vendor, right? Today, we are going to discuss about the service procurement, which comes under external service management. Okay. For example, if a company if we want to run a company, we need employee, and also we need some housekeeping people. We need some security people, and also we need some vehicles for rent, for transportation, and all of the things. And also we need to have some maintenance activities, like we need to repair our machines, and also we need to done some cleaning activity, and also we need to have some buildings painting work. Okay, so companies have some dependency with the services which they are procuring from some external vendor. So that service procurement will play a vital role during any business operations. So today we are going to learn about service procurement and what kind of operations will come under this service procurement, and how we are going to map it in SAP system. Okay. See here, what happens is it is more or less very similar to the material procurement, but here we don't do any kind of stock postings to our inventory. We always consume to any cost object like cost center, project or sales order. These kind of cost objects we directly consume to it. Okay, let's read the sentence first. You can use this business scenario to cover the entire service procurement process. The process starts when you send your request to the bidder, which is nothing but a supplier. Just like we are doing some request for quotation, and we are getting some quotation, and after that we are comparing them and we are selecting some vendor. The same process for services also. Next, the purchase order will be created, and what are the time and expenses are entered in the system, and then we will raise an invoice. We will create an invoice in our system, and we will pay the amount to the vendor. These services will include small maintenance tasks like changing the lightings, housekeeping, painting work, or cleaning. We need to have some security people, like some maintenance work, some cleaning work will be done, right? So these services are carried out by external contractors, which are nothing but external vendors who are service vendors. Hence, the whole process of procurement is known as service management. Services are meant for direct consumption instead of keeping them in inventory. Here, consumptions, we are not receiving any stock to our inventory, right? Here, what we do, what is the work done by the vendors, we need to enter in our system, and we will do the payment to that particular vendor. Okay, we are not keeping any inventory here. Okay, services are done by the external contractors, like cleaning activity or machine repair activity or something. Service description along with unit of measure is stored as a master data in a record that is known as service master record. It means here we have some material master data, right? We are procuring some materials and we are receiving into inventory. Just like same, we are also have some service master data. Just like material master data, we have service master record. And system stores these services that have been procured as a record in this sheet called as service entry sheet. Here, service entry sheet means nothing but a goods receipt. In goods receipt, we use transaction MyGo, and we will receive the goods by using moment type 101. But here what happens is we enter what are the work done by the vendors. Okay. For example, we are doing some painting work to building. We given some contract to the external vendor. For example, 5,000 square feet, let's say. Okay, in that for a 5 days, they done 1,000 feet of work, so for painting the building. Then vendor will raise an invoice to us, and then we will do the payment for that particular 1,000 square feet. So that purpose, we need to enter how much square feet they completed. We need to enter in this service entry sheet. Okay. This is the flow of actional service management, just similar to the P2P cycle. Determination of requirements, we will write some bidding invitation like request for quotation, comparison, vendor selection, and purchase order, and monitoring activity, and service entry sheet. Like after service entry sheet, we will enter the what are the consumption done. What are the work done by the vendor, and then we will create on invoice verification, which is nothing but vendor will rise to us, and we will enter in SAP system. Based on that, the FI people will do the payment. Okay, this is the flow of external service management. Okay. And what are the service management deal fields? It will have some service master data, which is nothing but metal master data. We have metal master data, just like as we have service master record. And we need to have some service purchase order. Here, the item category we use is D. Okay, item category D for services. Just like item category we use for subcontracting as L, and consignment and pipeline for K. PO is not a pipeline. For consignment K, just like service purchase order, we mention it as item category D. Okay. And then we will do the goods receipt activity, which is nothing but service entry sheet. We enter the what are the work done by the vendors. And then we will do the invoice receipt and invoice receipt. Okay. After that, the FI people will do the payment activity. These are the steps involved. Here we have two types. Here we can create the service purchase order in two types. One is service procurement with service master. Okay. Else without service master. Without material also we can create the service master as well. Okay. I will show you that as well. Before going to create service master data, just like metal master data, we need to create some number ranges, and also we need to create some service categories as well. We have some standard configuration. I will show you that in SAP system. Let me go into SAP system. SPRO, reference IMG, go to materials management, external service management. Okay, here you can see service master. Here you can see define organizational status for and the define service category. Here you can see okay, define organizational status for service management. Here you can see AS03 is the standard organizational service category for purchasing. Okay. And this is the configuration we do. Basic data, it is the basic data, and it is the purchasing data. We need to check these two boxes. This is the standard configuration. Do not change anything. Go back. Define service category. We have AS03, right? For this AS03, we have a standard service category called SERV, SERV. And here we need to assign account category reference. (0006) reference for services. It is a standard account category reference. Okay. Do not change anything. Go back. And here we need to define the number ranges. Go to groups. If you want to create a new number range, you can click on pencil mark button and you can create a group and you can assign the number ranges, just like metal master data. We already have some standard number range here, activity 01, and it is the cell is the account category. Here we assign what is the number ranges available. 01 series is for internal number range and 02 is for external number range. Let's use the same number range. Okay, do not change anything. Let me take this screenshot as well. This is the number range assigned to this activity 01. We define the number ranges. We already taken the standard number ranges here. Okay. Service master data completed. We can create the service master now. And also we need to have some number ranges to service entry sheet further, right? Service entry sheet means goods receipt, just like goods receipt. It is also needs some number ranges. So go to number ranges. Here you can see define number ranges for service entry sheet. Service entry sheet. Define number ranges for service entry sheet. So click on execute. Here we have some internal number range and also we have external number range. If you want to change the number range, you can change it. Okay. Yeah, I'm using the same standard. See, 01 series is the internal number range. And let us assign this number ranges. We have some package, number range for package 01. We are assigning that number range 01 to that package. We assigned. Okay. Let me take the path also. Number ranges. Okay. Configuration was completed for service master data, service master record and service entry sheet. Now it is for with master data. We also have some configuration activity for without master data also. We will do that later. Okay. The same configuration, we will go for purchasing, and then after that we will go for metal master. And here we have some entry for items without a master data, metal master. We have 007 is the services. Let me remove this configuration. We will do it later. Let's automate. I will deleted the. I will I have removed the configuration for service entry. Service we are using without service master record also, right? I have removed that configuration. We will do it later. First, we will complete the scenario with master data. After that, we will do without master data. Okay. Now let us create one service master record. The T code is AC01. Okay, to create service master data. Okay, this is the screen we get. Click on new, create new service. Okay. Here we can maintain what is the description of that material. For example, let's say it's a painting work. Okay, painting work. And service category. What is the category we defined? Sell for purchasing. Okay. And here you need to give the what is the base unit of measure. Okay, let's give square foot. Okay, FT2 means square foot because painting work will be done by square foot. And also here you can give the material by service group as services, and validation class can give here as 3200. Here you can see, if you click on this button, you can see the list of validation classes. The standard is 3200. And metal group or service group, you can see 007 is for services. Okay. Or else if you want to give any text or instructions for the painting work, you can give it here. Okay, I'm creating this painting work. Create service master record. What is the T code? AC01. Okay. We're creating the painting work. Now click on save. See, the painting work was created with the square foot. We can use this activity number. Here, an activity number was created. You can see. This is the activity number. Okay. Painting work was completed. Painting work master record was created. Let me enter this number here. What is the next step? We need to create we already have some service management flow, right? Let's start from here. We will create some purchase requisition. With respect to that, we will create a purchase order. Who will raise a purchase requisition? We have some plant maintenance team will be available. They will create the purchase requisitions which they are needed. Let us create one purchase requisition now. ME51N to create the purchase requisition. Okay. Let us create. This is the activity number, service number. And then we can give the plant. Plant is DPL1. Okay. And purchasing group. Let's give DPC is a purchasing group. And here you can see the item category. E is for services. Okay. We already discussed about standard, consignment, subcontracting, and also we discussed about stock transfer as well. Third party is another concept, MMST integration. We will discuss about later. Okay. Now today we are going to discuss about these services, right? Let's select D, services. For this services procurement, we need to do some consumption directly to the some cost object, right? So that's the reason why here you need to select some cost object. We have some sales order, project order. These are all things, and most of the cases we use cost center only. So today we are going to learn about the cost center. Okay, let's select cost center. Okay, because we are not receiving it to our inventory, we are doing directly consumption to the cost object. So that's the reason why we're selecting this K. Click on enter. Let me select it. Oh, sorry. We're not giving here. We will give here as painting work. Painting work. It is not material, right? Sorry for that. Painting work. For example, enter. Okay. Yeah. We are creating a painting work. Here you need to give that number, service number. Service number. It is AU means it is unit for services. Actually, it will take automatically. I will show you that as well. AU, right? See, activity unit, because it is an activity number, right? So that's the reason why it is taken automatically the activity unit. See, here you need to maintain the what is the services you want to procure for the painting work. And let's assume this like let's take it is around 5,000 square feet. Okay. And it is asking for which cost center you want to consume it. Okay. Where maintained K, right? That's the reason why it is asking the cost center. What is the cost center we created? Based on we have cost center per company code here. Okay. DMART. We have already created one cost center. Let's select that. Okay, the cost. And this GL account, it is picking automatically from the OBYC settings. If you remove it also, so no problem. Okay. In purchase order also you can maintain, but it is a mandatory. So we can select directly 417. Okay, see, it is automatically taken the unit of measure as foot and description from the service master record. Okay. Do you understand? Or do you want to create again? See, let me create again so that it will be understand better for you. See, this is the regular purchase requisition. Okay. Here what we give is what is the work we want. We need to enter here as something like, let's assume it's a painting work. And then for which plant you want to do this painting work. For example, TPL1 is the plant. Okay. And here you need to maintain D as for services and A for cost object. Okay, we are directly doing the consumption activity, right? Instead of maintaining them in inventory, we are posting against some cost object. And here we need to maintain the service number and what is the quantity. Per quantity, how much you are charging. For example, per square feet, 50 rupees for painting work. And also we will maintain cost center. Okay, you're asking to enter purchase group TPC, DPG, enter. Okay. We entered painting work, and here is the 5,000. Click on check. The document is good. And also you can see for 5,000 square feet, per each square feet, we are charging 50 rupees, right? If you go to right side, it will show you overall what is the price. See, its net value is around 2,50,000. Okay. Now save it. Okay. We created one purchase requisition. Now we will create a purchase order, service purchase order. ME21M is the T code. What is the next step we have done? Purchase requisition, right? Requisition. Process. We will be creating the purchase requisition. Okay. Next, create purchase order. We created one purchase requisition. See here in services tab, we maintain the what are the services you need. You need to maintain the service number and then how much quantity you require. Now we are going to create a purchase order with reference to purchase requisition. Here, let us select the vendor first. For which vendor you want to raise this? We don't have service vendor, so let us take any of the vendor. Let's assume Shanmukh is the service vendor. Let's assume. Okay. So if you go to right side, you can see purchase requisition. So let me give this purchase requisition number here and line item. Enter. It is asking for purchasing order. BLB. Yes, BLB. So location and requisition item. See here. Just taking painting work. And if you go to services tab, you can see here the same quantity and the details was copied from purchase requisition, right? You can check. Not released for ordering. I think it had some release strategy was applied. See, without releasing this purchase requisition, it will not allow us to create the purchase order. Okay. What is the T code to release this purchase requisition? ME54. Okay. Let me open this session. I mean, this purchase requisition in ME54. Here you can see the transaction code is ME54 to release this purchase requisition. Go to change mode. So already using. I think we opened in purchase order. Close this purchase order. Now it will allow us to release the purchase requisition. Yeah, release. Release. So the black status will be changed to released. See, release. Save it. Okay. Now let us create a purchase order. Vendor and purchasing organization. It will be copied from purchase requisition. Many details. This is the purchase requisition and item. Okay, check. The document is good now. See the services tab. In the service tab, the same details will be copied. Now click on save. So purchase order was created. Let me take this screenshot. Okay. Guys, could you please rejoin again? I think this session will be end within 2 minutes.